What's up? What's up? So tell the people who we got here with us today.
My name is Seddy Hendrix.
What do you do?
I'm an artist. Artist, entrepreneur.
What you been working on lately?
What I've been working on lately?
Mm-hmm.
I've been working on different music, like different type of tapes, and I'm working on myself mentally.
When you say you're working on yourself mentally, what does that look like?
That's really what I'm trying to figure out now. Working on just trying to figure me out more, giving myself more clarity, unbreaking some of the trauma. Just figuring things out about my mental that give me a better cheat code to this life.
What would you say like are the main things that affect your mental nowadays or lately?
My main things that affect my mental nowadays lately would have to be death, uncertainty, confusion.
You said death.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that more? I know recently you just lost a friend in the music industry from Florida. I know that hit home for you, so would you want to discuss that?
I lost a brother. Yeah, ain't no everything that I can really too much say right now on that. Probably ever. Something I probably never hear from. But it just is. It is what it is. I gotta keep on. We gotta keep on. But yeah, nigga just lost.
Who are the people that keep you going in these times, like with losing a friend like that?
Tanisha, Sakaya, Jacoby, Nastasia, Nazir, Duda, Q3, Miss Lynn, Connie, Roll, the whole family, everybody.
Yeah. It sounds like you got a good support system.
Yeah, I would say so for sure. I do.
Have you always had a good support system throughout your like music career?
Yes and no.
What do you mean when you say yes and no?
Like yes, I got support from the ones that truly, got it, and no from the ones that I thought at the time was with me and matter. It really was like it really was support. It was really envy. It was really just a whole bunch of BS.
Envy coming from where?
Obviously, I think from them. I think from them. Envy from them.
Who is them?
The people that I had around me at the time, certain individuals, certain family members.
How do you deal with envy in your close circle?
I distance myself. I used to flash out and call it out and want to take it however you want to take it. However we gonna go. I just kind of distance myself. I'd rather just not deal with it in no way, shape, or form. Just distance it back up.
Yeah. Your energy feel a little different. Been feeling a little different lately. So, what kind of time is Seddy Hendrix on right now? Are you in your healing era, your villain era, or I told y'all I was next era?
All three.
All three.
All three. I'm healing, I'm villain, I told y'all. But I told y'all I needed to heal. So they called it villain era. But if I had to say all three, I'll go with all. That was a good one. Like that one. Good one.
Would you choose being a villain versus being a hero in somebody's story?
Would I choose being the villain or the hero in somebody's story? Would I choose being the villain instead of the hero?
Mm-hmm.
I think I am the villain in a couple people's story.
Okay.
Without me even having to choose.
How do you deal with, people painting certain narratives about you that don't align with your character when they try to paint you as that villain?
I let it, nowadays I let it be what it's going to be. I draw it all up under, that's your testimony. And that's what you gotta go do. If you feel like I'm the villain and you wanna, lie my name and manipulate certain situations to make it seem better for you because you was wrong and you don't wanna admit where you was wrong at, I'll be the villain.
Type shit.
I don't mind.
So what do you think like the biggest misconception people have about you? Like what's something you think people think about you but it's just totally not true? Like knowing who you are to your core. What's something you heard about yourself and you was just like, what?
That I'm not genuine. I'm not genuine. That I don't put my heart in everything, that I don't move with my heart first. That I'm not honey with everybody and everything that I give my all to. It's always a motive, arrogant. And I may be just saying certain things because everybody don't call me them all the last two. I'm really, you got me open. So now I'm just speaking of what I have heard get back to me, knowing that I'm none of them. None of those. Don't get me wrong, I'm human. But like if you know Cedric, like, fake, not genuine. That ain't even who I am. I get my shirt off my back.
Well, you know we in Atlanta, so Atlanta has its reputation for, you know, fake Hollywood and stuff like that. Do you see that, you know, being out here and in this culture?
Yes, 150%, but that's where I fucked up at. Cause I was the nigga that was gonna try, oh nah, you can be 100. No, you ain't gotta be like that. Nah, you can be Gucci and be straight and be all the way through this, and you ain't gotta be no fuck nigga or no lying ass heifer. Or you don't gotta play everybody to the level. You don't gotta be faking. And I'm talking about telling motherfucker you love them, knowing damn well it ain't that. Like, nah, like, that was my fault though. I knew what the culture was, and not even just in Atlanta, it's everywhere. Any major city where it's bubbling. 9 times out of 10, it's the fake. Get by, I love you, stabbing your back type of energy, but I'm learning to get past it. I don't be able to victimize this shit. But nah, you are 100% right. With all that fake shit being going on in the culture, that's why I moved the way I was. Why I know like I'm genuine. I gotta move different. I want to continue to be this like type of light. Show people that in this industry that you don't have to play everybody like that.
What advice would you give to like another artist in the city that's trying to stay true to themselves, but they keep running into, you know, all these weird energies and people who, you know, they not used to?
Protect your energy. Keep your heart.
How do you do that? When you got all the wrong representations of what to be around you, when you got a lot of people misguiding you, you know, Atlanta could be full of a lot of different energies, and sometimes you're not even surrounded by them because you want to be. So how do you protect yourself from people that come around you and they don't have the best intentions?
That's where it starts with you. Mental clarity with you. Building your foundation with you. Making sure everything with you is strong enough to hold any of this outside pressure and temptation is going. No matter what it is, no matter what you gotta be able to fight through, that's gonna come with fucked up nights, suicidal nights. I give up nights, I quit nights, scream, back drug, relapse, and everything. And I'm speaking from personal. It's gonna come with all that, but that foundation gotta be set. In the world for all this, your foundation and your peace and you has got to be set. That's why in the beginning when you asked me, I'm working on my mental, working on me. That's something I'm forever gonna be doing till the day the casket drop, because this world is not a me. But I gotta be here, and I gotta fight through it. And that's how that foundation gotta be set for you, within you can fight through this shit.
With your mentality and your mindset, where do you think you got most of your principles and your moral code? Was it from Florida, Atlanta, Florida?
I've been all over. I love all over. But it come from my home. It come from Florida, Dubai, Jacksonville, Florida. It come from like Tanisha. And all the trials and tribulations that I went through, I seen a woman, gangster, stand 10 toes in every single situation that was put to her. So like, in certain morals and principles, like, I got a city to go back to, I got a mom to go back to, I got a family, I got people, I got a hood to go back to that's gonna look at me different if I go against certain morals and principles. It's gonna just make me feel like it ain't me. It's certain shit I ain't going for.
So how would you say Florida culture differs from Atlanta culture?
Florida culture and Atlanta culture is different, just on the strength of like, it's not, Florida we ain't with the friendly shit. Atlanta, not saying that Atlanta is super friendly and all that extra shit, but Atlanta is way more open, with open arms. And I love this when I say this, I'm only just answering the question. Atlanta's on this. Florida, we're just not getting like this, or like really like this, you know what I'm saying? We really always been fuck motherfucker shit, cutthroat. Just nah, and that held us back because it's like, all right, cool. Atlanta over there, we finna get the money, we finna go fuck with each other, we finna turn this shit over, we finna be here, and y'all gonna try to mimic us. But now the difference is Florida, we got our own light, we got our own motion, we got our own swag, which we been had. It's just the light is on it now because we're more open arms now. We more willing to work with this person and diverse in this type of bag and go here and there, like Atlanta natives and other musical regions were doing. But the difference is, like, we just wasn't as friendly.
Right. So what initially drew you to Atlanta?
What drew me to Atlanta actually is, I got up here because of the fact I was in and out of trouble in Jacksonville. I was going back and forth. I was making money on that road. Me trying to say everybody. My pops ended up getting me in the spot up there. I was shacking with like 3-4 people. That shit went for me. I went back to the city, got into some shit, ended up getting hit, moved out there. I come back up to Atlanta. I get up to Atlanta this time. Now I'm up here doing the same shit I was doing in Jackson, man. Ripping around all through this motherfucker. I ended up at Pierre's studio. I didn't even know this was Pierre's studio at the time.
Pierre?
Yeah, the producer.
Okay.
I ended up at Pierre's studio. Now I'm thugging in there. I'm back and forth in there. I'm booking in sessions, all type of shit. But Muta, I remember he was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro, you follow the music shit. Damani was in the studio too at the time. That's when his head was like super good. He like, bro, you too follow this music, bro. You gotta stay off that street shit, get off all that hot shit, man. Just focus on the music. It's a young nigga telling me this.
How do you separate the streets from the music?
You just do it. Especially nowadays.
With like the Gucci Man and Pooh Shiesty thing going on, what's your standpoint with, you know, people saying, you know, he not a street nigga no more, he get a pass, it's not ratting. Like, what's your standpoint on the whole situation?
Honestly, if I'm being 100 honest, who gives a fuck? But it is what it is. Everybody been finding out how this rap shit go for years, but he knows. It ain't what everybody think it is. And if you too real in this shit, you see what happened. You see what happened to the motherfuckers that's fake, you see what happened to the motherfuckers that's too real. You see what happened to the niggas that's trying to play the line in between one in and one foot out. At the end of the day, man, this shit entertainment. It's the entertainment business. Get your money, do your music, drop what's passion to you. If you want the street shit still, I don't recommend jumping into the music industry if you're actively still on street shit. If you're not on street shit, take your money somewhere else, put it in this, put it in that. If you want to do music, you don't gotta rap about street shit. Rap about some shit you ain't been through. Pains, different shit. Hey, but all around the street shit dead, man. All that extra shit been dead. And the Gucci Pooh Shiesty shit, this was another example of us showing every day, as a black community period, but as a black community, we be focused on the wrong shit too much. But that's my take on that.
So with everything going on in the industry, what was your first realization that it wasn't what it's cracked up to be?
First realization.
Like, what was that first experience that made you realize, oh yeah, this shit ain't what I thought it was?
I met one of my favorite rappers for the first time, and the nigga was just lame as fuck, green as hell. Like, Jay was just corny as shit. Wouldn't stop talking, arrogant as fuck. But the life he portrayed and what I grew up with my mama, and I seen every nigga playing 24/7 was complete. I would have thought this is honest. It's like the American gangster. This nigga went from being this to this. And you feel me? A good humble nigga, you know what I'm saying? That was my first real take. Realized, like, this shit gotta be full. Cause I seen the nigga cut the switch on. When the cameras came on, I seen the nigga literally cut the switch on. Like, honestly, you went from disrespecting your people, to oh my.
Is that what you mean when you say this is all entertainment? Like, people are actors. Give me your top 3 realest people that you ever met in the industry. Like, oh, they exactly who they portray themselves to be.
Top 3 people I met in the industry, exactly what they say. Wiz Khalifa, Jeezy.
It's crazy. It's this hard for you to think of some real people.
Exactly.
Give us your top 3, like, artificial.
Artificial?
Yeah, like, you met them and you was like, oh, nah.
Couple of them. Like, oh, nah, alright, cool. Can't even think of the names. I really honestly can't think of the names.
So out of like all the people you've met in the industry, if you could be locked in the studio for 24 hours with somebody, who would you choose?
Oh, I'm tripping. That third person that was the realest? Trouble.
Trouble.
The realest. Exactly like I was. And I called that feature before I fresh out of jail and he get locked up. And I told the nigga when he come home, he came home day before my birthday, January 19th. That's one of the realest back. Exactly how he was when I met him and what I grew up listening to.
Type shit. So out of all the good people that you have met in the industry, who would you want to be locked in the studio with for 24 hours?
Dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
The Papa. Harris.
Why?
That's my heart. Brother. GOAT, the biggest.
Tell the people the impact he left on you.
I didn't felt hurt like this since I lived. I lost 2 times. And the great thing about it is, I left this street shit and got in the music industry. It was hard-headed, until I found myself. I don't know, Scar, Chin, Papa, T, back to back to back to back in this industry shit. Behind either depression or overdose. And losing him to some shit like that, to something that I damn near had to fight 2023 getting on my deal. I ain't fucking with this type of pain. I ain't fucking with it. I'm gonna smile, I'm gonna be a man. We all got to, his little brothers got to, his sisters got to, his mama, everybody got to. If we just speaking for the question you just asked me, I'm not fucking with this feeling. I don't move the same. I'm not talking the same around people. I don't give a fuck the same. Because it's like, I understand. I get it. I get it. I get it.
When you say you get it,
I understand. Like, y'all just voices. And voices. The choice that you're gonna make. The feeling like it ain't enough. How they gonna feel? What am I doing? I get it. Just be like life, man. Life. What can you do?
how do you see life now that, you know, these people are no longer with you? Like, how has this changed you as a person? You say you don't walk the same, talk the same. Like, who is Seddy now?
So I'm doing this mental work. Nigga, no, I don't know. I know I love music. I know I love my family. I love my supporters, my fans. I love the grind. I love hustle of this shit.
So what can the people expect from you next?
Wild Child Forever EP. I got a Wild Child Forever EP drop next month, May 18th. And then I'm dropping RNG in July 7th. I dropped before RNG last year on July 7th, so I'm gonna drop an album they've been waiting on for about 4 years. I'm drop that July 7th. So that's what I got.
So with that coming out 10 years from now, when people talk about Seddy, what do you want the headline to be? What do you want them to say about you?
10 years from now,
Mm-hmm.
I want the headlines to say 10 years from now, Seddy Hendrix left us with impeccable, forever lasting music, and he healed the world the best way he could.
Type shit.
I love y'all with real good, feel good music, jewels, and I tried to heal the world the best way I could.
Give us one last message for your fans, your supporters, and the ones that love you the most.
I love y'all so much. I do this shit for y'all. And if you don't hear from me again, good morning, good evening, good night.
And that's a wrap.